Hi, I'm Francie White. I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner and a somatic experiencing practitioner here in Eugene, Oregon. And what I have for you today is a 5-minute Feldy that goes along with the longer lesson, head circles. So we're going to do this in sitting. And the position that we use for this is having the arm overhead. And I'm very well aware that many of you cannot do that. And so you may want to just skip this lesson, or you might be able to see if you can find some intermediate place in between here and here where you can do your arm and you can follow along with the lesson as well as you can. There is no right or wrong in these lessons. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. Just do as much as you can in your little sensory motor system. So bringing your arm overhead, and see if you can get your arm close to your head. Doesn't have to be touching, but if you can just get it as close as you can. And now reach your arm towards the ceiling just a little bit and then back down to neutral. So you're lifting this up. You can even use your other arm to help. So you're lifting your arm up, keeping your head still. So we're differentiating the shoulder girdle from this neck. Just do that a few times, resting whenever you need to. Only go as far as you can go easily. So it doesn't matter how far if this is as far as you can go, then only go that far. And your nervous system is going to still be able to glean some information from that. So do that a few times and then let your arm down and rest. And now lift your other arm. We'll do it on the other side. So with your arm straight up in the air, and you can use your other arm to help, lift your arm towards the ceiling, keeping your head still. So you're, in a way, you're taking your face and rubbing it against your arm. Or actually, it's your arm rubbing against your face in this case. So the arm up and down just a few times, and then let that go. And just notice what that feels like in your arms and in your shoulders right now. And now going back to the other arm, lift it up again. And now in this position, and you're not going to be able to go as far as you did before, keep your arm still and let your head come up and down. So now you are rubbing your head against your arm. And this is not going to be a big movement. So you're going to hurt yourself if you try and go too far. So the first rule of Feldenkrais is do not hurt yourself. So only go as far as you can go comfortably, even if it's only just a half a centimeter. So taking your head against your arm, up and down a few times. Resting your arm, and then we'll do it on the other side. So lifting your head up a little bit, rubbing your head, your face against your arm. Just a tiny little movement. And notice what's going on in your back while you're doing this. Can you feel what muscles may be working back there? And notice if you're holding tension in your belly or your jaw or unnecessary tension in your lower back, and see if you can let that go. And then bring your arm down and rest for a moment. And it can be very tiring having your arms up in the air, so you should rest as often as you need to. If all you can do is just a couple of rubs and then bring your arm down, then just do whatever you have to take care of yourself. So now bring both of your arms overhead and have your arms as close to your face as possible. And now in this position, take your head forward and back. And again, it does not have to be a big movement. And notice what's going on in your back. Notice any tension you may be holding in your belly. I'm holding a lot of tension in my pelvis and my belly right now. I'm letting that go. Let your arms down and rest for a moment. There, my shoulders just really relaxed a lot right now. And then bring your arms up overhead again. And now, instead of moving the head, we're going to move the arms. So the arms are going to come forward and back, and the head is going to stay put. And again, this does not have to be a big movement. The nervous system can learn from tiny little movements. And when you make the movement too big, we really run the risk of hurting ourselves. And that's not what we want to do here. So this little short video lesson will support whatever you have done with the longer lesson, head circles, or if you just want to do this one by yourself, this will be very helpful for problems with your head and neck. But again, you may not be able to do this if you can't raise your arms overhead. There are other things you can do, just bringing your arms forward like this and still doing some of these same movements. You can try that, and that might work for you too. So have a great day. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Integrated Self Eugene. And I also have a website called integratedselfeugene.com. And the lesson Head Circles is available on /lessons. So have a great day today. Be well.